I see hope in the Vegas Eternal despite them being the only team to go winless last weekend. Every other team, including contenders teams, did manage a win, but Vegas could only manage one map win versus London when they were playing subs for playtime. Obviously, this team is getting a lot of hate, with people saying things like they're going to be the worst team since Season 4 Valiant, or that they'll go winless like Season 1 Shanghai, and I was ready to sit down and make a video echoing some of those opinions. But then I looked at their match versus the Valiant. This match is going to be very indicative of what the bottom of NA looks like this season, and even though the Valiant did win 2-0 on only a week of scrims and have a higher potential overall, I see Vegas being able to find a win against them and maybe some other bottom teams this season. I'll briefly go over this match and then highlight my vision at the end. So for map 1 Nepal, on Village, Vegas roll out with a Tracer Pharah Doomfist on a Mercy comp into a much more standard Bastion Mei Ramatra rush. And Vegas actually do win the compositional battle and string together a good few fight wins with Barrage and a fat nade from Luke Mino to get to 97%. Then disaster strikes. The Valiant take point control using Mei, flipping the point without using any ults, and bunker in the coastal room while Nos contests the point. The Eternal let this go on until Valiant had about 70% on the point and committed ults while losing, resulting in the round loss. On Shrine, we get a Ram Mirror with Valiant using Cass Bap and Eternal using Genji and Kiriko. The Vegas again take point control early with Malthel finding 2 picks on the Genji, but other than that, the Genji pick was pretty useless and the Valiant would take the map. On map 2 Blizzard World, Vegas start on the Ball Ash Tracer with a Mercy Zen, with the Valiant continuing their Ram comp, this time with Liar on Ana off of the Lucio. The Valiant were able to rotate into Green Room without any trouble, despite the ball comp, letting CJ and Nos find picks. Valiant from there were able to make it to the end of B with the help of some bad Vegas staggers, before being forced to soft reset because Vegas just chucked 4 ults at them. Now with the ult advantage, Valiant were able to secure point control with Annihilation and Cap. The same thing would happen again on C, but this time Vegas would stop them before the end. The offense was a struggle for Vegas as well. Luke kept getting caught out on rotation, and Vulcan was not doing anything on ball at all. Eventually, Malthel would find a kill on CJ with some help from Dove's pressure on the high ground to finally gain some purchase and cap in overtime. To close the game, Valiant swapped Seeker over to Sombra, caught Luke out on a rotation again, and then won the following fight with a huge EMP to secure the win. So you may be asking, where is the ray of hope I was talking about? I could not find it there. So here's a few things. I really like that they aren't afraid to play to their strengths. It didn't work out in this specific tournament, but I think once this team signs Rhino, it will help them a lot. If you think about what they want to play with Malthel on a Genji or a Flyer and Rack on a Mercy or a Brig, you really want a Wrecking Ball player, right? Because Vulcan's ball was awful, and D.Va can work, but it's much more difficult and way more matchup reliant. Another important thing is that they simply weren't outskilled. Their talent level isn't sky high or anything, but if I'm talking about them getting a win or two, or even just fighting to not be the worst in the league, they have a lot to improve on before they reach their theoretical limit. Their ult management was poor, their fight planning seemed bad, and things like knowing when to play within their team's strengths. For example, Brig over Mercy on Blizzard World B attack. Dove was never going to get the separation he needed to make that Mercy pick worthwhile, whereas Rack on the Brig would have done a lot to help Luke on rotations, where he got caught out multiple times. I guess I just want to say, despite what everyone's saying, I don't think this Vegas team is a complete lost cause. I do think they'll be the worst in the league, but I don't think there will be 0 wins, no improvements, doomed. I don't think it's that bad. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Like this video if you like, and subscribe for more daily Overwatch League content. Have yourself a good one. Deuces.